Was ist los? It's your German boy, and welcome to Lucy, the Eternity She Wished For. Now, I've never actually streamed a visual novel before, or really much gaming content before, but I'm hoping that I can start changing that in the near future as I try and get the rest of my channel off the ground. So basically, all I know about this game going in is that it's about a robot girl. So you already know why we're here. So let's just jump right in, shall we? Okay. Achievement unlocked. Nice. The three laws of robotics may not injure being. We all know about Isaac Asimov's stuff. I'm bother reading this out. We get it. October 12th. Mich. Du? Mich. Okay. Now, according to the Steam EULA thing, apparently for the longest time, it wasn't exactly cool to, like, record this, but now they've actually gotten a little more open to it, but right now it's... I'll finish that thought later. As I turn onto the main street, I reflexively cover my eyes. Neon signs are as blindingly bright as ever, and those animated holobits are even worse. Whoever came up with the idea to outsound those hollows should be shot. They're all giving me a headache. This place really changed in the last few years. Korea's really come up in the world. All around you can see signs of progress. Maybe a bit too fast. Too soon. Maybe if I just close my eyes. Nope, nothing's changed. In fact, those signs look even brighter. Maybe I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Could be the weather. Change of scenery is in order. I'll take a shortcut home. Get away from this visual audio assault. Programming chaos. Oh, more intro screen. Whew! That's better. Just what the doctor ordered. I can still hear the noise in the distance, but at least it's faint now. Gotta admit, this place has a spooky vibe. No one's around. Plus, the area looks pretty run down. I don't know, looks kind of fine to me. Don't really see people either, but everything looks to be in working order. Half expected ghosts to pop out as I walk along. Still, my eyes sure appreciate the break. A massive building on the side catches my attention. K Robotics Co. Ltd. Bet that's what it says on the main gates. One of the biggest robotic manufacturers. They're world renowned. Even I've heard of them. They get a lot of news coverage, being a frequent topic around school as well. The company's claim to fame are their advanced Android series. Not that I would know, despite being bombarded by marketing everywhere. For me, I'm the kind of person who prefers analog clocks over digital. Relatable. Pianos over synthesizers. I get it. Acoustic guitars over... Come on, man. Slam metal supremacy, bitch. And finally, real people over... I'm not even gonna finish that line. I spot what appears to be crumpled hills of metal in the distance. Yep, their junkyard is my shortcut home. Totally illegal, of course. Though I don't intend to get caught. Here we are. Scrapyard for all lost hopes and dreams. Everything here is automated. No one's watching the place. Well, there are these tin can-like bots that scurry around like spiders. Probably sort through all this junk for any good stuff. And then there's a lone sentry bot. As long as I don't let it spot me, no alarm goes off. It's worked for me so far. After all, robots are fundamentally stupid. Like my classmate told me, that company's dumping ground. I heard you can find some real goodies from time to time. If you're lucky, that is. Sadly, I've scoped this place out on previous trips, and so far I've come up empty. Guess Lady Luck's just not with me. Or I can't tell what's useful, as I'm not really a robophile. Knowing me, it's probably both. Whatever. Didn't come here for a treasure hunt anyway. Forget about the scrap, this is only a shortcut home. Cutting through this place, I can shave off almost 10 minutes. Risky, but worth it. I intentionally ignore the no trespassing signs scattered all over the place. However, today was different. As I started making my way through, something caught my eye. Is that ahead of me? Barely make it out. Squinting, I come closer. It looks like... Wait! A person? A woman lying on the ground. She's not moving. Unconscious? Maybe she's hurt? Or something worse? Growing a bit concerned, I forget all about this century. Had I just stumbled upon a crime scene that might end up on tomorrow's morning headline news? She needs help. And since I'm the only one around... I dash toward the fallen maiden to lend assistance, but as I get close, I stop in my tracks. I had to do a double take. That's no woman. You gotta be kidding me. It's close to the real deal. Two eyes closed tightly shut. Platinum-hued hair that seemed to almost sparkle. From afar, it looks like a person. Up close, there's no mistaking it. An android. No, not reading that. Don't scare me like that. Although I've never owned an android, I've seen quite a few around me. The newest models look like the real McCoy, at least from a distance. That's pretty advanced tech. Scary advanced. To prevent confusion, androids are imprinted with serial codes. Each model has its own unique number. I spot the android's code near its belly. I blow off the dust to get a better look. It reads... PIM001. Number 1. With a design that I've never seen before. Maybe it's a prototype. It looks brand new. If so, then what's it doing here? Failed experiment? It's caked with dust from head to toe. All in all, it's a pretty sad sight. Also hasn't moved a single inch. Looks like it's out cold. Hey, wake up! Curiosity gets the better of me. I decide to test it out. Voice recognition is a standard feature for all androids nowadays. Let's see if it responds to my voice. Nope. Hey, say something! Still nothing. Come on, they're gonna cut you open at this rate. I deliver a light kick to the robot's leg. Upon contact, it starts to show a sign of life. Its arms spasm as the thing chortles out beeping sounds. Still pretty rigid. The scene looks like it was plucked straight out of an old sci-fi film. It's like it's running on reserves. Power. I guess it's still got a bit of juice left. Those jittery movements are making me feel a bit nervous. The light in its eyes is yet to return. I begin to spot a pattern in its actions. It looks as if it's greeting me with a wave, trying desperately to keep my attention. I glance around. I hear a screeching sound nearby, the sound of metal being crushed. Probably those little robots doing their jobs. I can tell that they're close. They'll probably reach this place in less than 10 minutes. And shred this android to a million pieces. Its existence will soon come to an end. I kind of feel sorry for this thing. I began to sympathize with the robot, because I realized just how much trouble it was in. Despite being dusty, it's still in a pretty good shape. With some polish, it looked pretty decent. Even in its current condition, the thing'd still be in service. If so, why was it chucked? What happened to its product launch? Looking at it like that, it'd be a waste. All that hard work down the drain. Maybe with a bit of tinkering, I might be able to get it up and running again. Part of me was starting to pity the robot, but the other part was calling me an idiot. I don't need an android in the first place. Plus, I don't like them. To use one around the house, it's unthinkable. And my father will be none too happy about it. I prefer classical music over rock, classic literature over pulp fiction, and finally, humans over androids. Let's face it, I have no use for an android. Eventually, this robot will be scrapped, with the old parts recycled, with the whole cycle starting anew. Alert! Intruder detected! Damn it! I've been spotted by that guard robot. It's the most troublesome one. If I don't make a run for it, I'm screwed. Leaving it would be the smart thing to do. I gotta go. See ya. Fucking procrastinating ass son of a bitch. Should've went for it. Ugh. There's gotta be something wrong with me. But smart's never been my strong suit. Now I'm lugging this thing home. We did it, boys! We did it! Nice. And I'm already starting to regret it. Back in my room, I try to scrub some of the filth off its chassis. I do the best I can with a rag soaked in Wasser. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. That'll have to do for now. Guess it makes sense this thing to be waterproof, so no harm done. Now for the next issue, how do I interact with this thing? Hey, you. Its arms began to flail. Respond! You don't want to be thrown away again, just show me something! Anything besides flailing your arms? I take it that's a no. Should have left you in the junkyard. This is somewhat aggravating, like talking to a brick wall. This is why I hate machines. They're stupid, and this hunk of junk seems a few transistors short of a motherboard. I'm starting to get a little ticked off. Why do I even bother? Don't do something you might regret. This old saying has never been wrong. Okay, deep breath. Let's consider all possibilities. Maybe it's on reserve power. A recharge might do the trick. I grab a power cord and... Wait a minute. Hey, where am I supposed to plug this in? I've never used an Android before, so obviously I wouldn't know. Maybe your nose? Maybe it's just my imagination, but I don't think it likes that prospect. Perhaps it's trying to tell me that I'm wrong. I imagine the android with an electric cord up its nose. It'd be quite a sight. Branching paths. You know what? I'm sure she knows the way she's built more than I do, so I'm not gonna try. Then how should I power this thing? I examine the robot carefully. Maybe I've missed something. Huh? It's starting to jerk its body from side to side. It seems like it wants to turn around. Something on your back? Taking the hint, I check the back of its head. Let's see. What have we here? There's a small compartment at the base of its neck. I remove its protective lid. These look like input ports. Bingo! Let's give it a go. Looping the power cable around, I plug it in.
메인 시스템 기동. 성공.
Finally! We've got liftoff!
어플리케이션 구동. 실패.
Huh?
전력 부족. 시스템 프로텍션 기동 중. 어플리케이션 구동 불가. 절전 모드로 이행. 경고. 소유주가 등록되어 있지 않습니다. 5초 후 소유주 등록에 들어갑니다. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the heck is going on?
성문 확인. 지금 뭐 하자는 거야? 성문 기록 완료.
What? Hold on a second. I frantically latch onto the robot.
지문 확인. 맥박 정상. 지온 정상. 지문 등록 완료.
Say what now? I let go of the robot immediately.
시각 정보 스캔.
It
시각
keeps
정보
going.
이미지 등록 완료.
It He's on a roll. And I don't think it's about to stop anytime soon.
이름을 발음해 주세요. 소유주의 이름은 무엇입니까?
What is happening?
이름을 확인합니다. 소유주의 이름은 대체가 맞습니까?
What do you think?
이름 등록 실패. 반복합니다. 이름을 발음해 주세요. 소유주의 이름은 무엇입니까? 이름 등록 실패. 스테이터스 등록 보류. 완료. 이상으로 소유주 등록을 마칩니다.
Abruptly, silence. It felt as if a tornado had just ripped through the scene. I gripped my head in frustration. I really shouldn't have brought this thing home after all. This is already the third time regretting it today. Why do I keep punishing myself? The robot's facing me. Its eyes still have that vacant look, like having a porcelain doll on the shelf. At least the creep factor has gone down a notch since it moved. I decided to throw a few questions at it. Hey, I'm gonna ask you something, so listen up and try to answer. That you can do that, right? Its head tilts slightly to the side. I'll take that as a yes. Better than I expected, given our track record. Moving on. You know what? I think now's a good time to leave it off here. I'll pick this up again in the next installment. Till next time, this is the German Idol God. Auf Wiedersehen.